Tired of your bad credit? Fix it now, by howtogrowcredit.com.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. And you can get up to 2 free stocks with Webull. One valued between $2.50 through $250, and the second valued between $12 and $1,400. Then, take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
These tips can save you to get a healthier score. When you want to fix your credit, you need to start somewhere. Have a realistic plan and stay with it. If you want to change, then you have to work hard and stick with it. Only purchase something if you cannot live without it. Ensure that you can afford everything you buy and that you need it. Financing homes can be difficult when your credit score is low. If you do have poor credit, which has lower standards and makes the federal government your lender in a sense. FHA loans are also great when a borrower doesn't have the high down payment that most banks require. If you need a credit card to aid in fixing your credit but you cannot obtain one due to the state of your credit, applying for a secured credit card is an option. To get the card, you will have to fund the account as sort of an insurance that shows the bank your debts are going to be paid. Responsibly using this new credit card will help to build back up your good credit rating. If you have credit cards with a utilization level over 50%, it should be your #1 priority to pay it off until the balance is under 50%. Excessive interest rates can be contested. However, it is best not to sign contracts containing them in the first place. There are legal limits set in place to control the amount of interest a creditor is allowed to charge you, plus your original debt is all the credit card company paid when you made the purchase. Remember that you agreed to pay that interest when you signed the contract. If you decide to sue your creditors, you should be able to have the interest rates recognized as too high. A great credit report means you are more likely to get home. Making regular mortgage payments promptly helps raise your credit score even more. This will be useful if you end up needing to borrow funds. An important tip to consider when working to repair your credit is to work closely with your credit card companies. Doing so will help you to ensure that you do not go further into debt and make your credit worse. You can accomplish this by simply calling and asking them to change payment terms, like your interest rate or your billing date. Credit score. You need to carefully scrutinize credit counselors before you consult them for help with repairing your credit. Many counselors are on the up and are truly helpful. Others just want to make money from you. Some will try to cheat you. Wise consumers always verify that credit counselors are legitimate before dealing with them. Opening up an installment account will help you get a boost to your credit score and make it easier for you to live. You can quickly improve your credit score by properly managing these accounts. Contact your creditors to request a reduction in your credit line. You will not be able to spend too much and they will see that you are responsible. You can lower your debt by refusing to acknowledge the part of your debt that has been accrued by significantly high interest rates if you are being charged more than you should be. Creditors are skirting a fine line of the law when they try to charge you exorbitant interest rates. You did, however, sign a contract and agree to pay off the debt. You need to be able to prove the interest rates are too high if you want to sue your state's statutory limits. Before you agree to settle your debt, you need to know how your credit will stand afterward. Some ways are less damaging than others, that is why it is important to research about it before starting an agreement with creditors. They do not care about the effects of what they do to your credit score and are just in it for the money. Give your credit card company a call and ask them to lower your credit card. Not only can this tactic prevent you from getting yourself in over your head with debt, but it will be reflected in your credit score because it shows that you are responsible with your credit. Don't spend more than you make. This takes time and a change in attitude to accomplish. In recent years, easy credit has made it very fashionable for people to purchase the things that they cannot afford, and everyone is now beginning to pay the hefty price tag. Keep track of your spending habits and income, then realistically create a budget that will get you out of your debt dilemma. Some debt settlement methods can hurt your credit even more, so it's important to check into your options and find one that won't hurt you in the long term. Creditors are only trying to get the money and aren't interested in how that hurts your score. As part of your credit repair process, it is a good idea to terminate all of your credit cards except one. Make the minimum payment each month on your other accounts, but make the largest payment possible to the one account you are focusing on. This can help you avoid paying down smaller balances and focus on paying one card off. Joining a credit union is a great way to build your credit if you are having a hard time doing so elsewhere. When you start fixing your credit, pay down balances on the credit cards as soon as you can. Sort your credit cards by balance and interest rate with the highest first. Then determine which credit card is the highest either in balance or interest rate and start to pay it off first. This action will show creditors that you are being responsible with credit. Dispute any errors that you identify on your credit reports. This will make sure that you maintain a good credit status. Every late credit card payment can damage your credit score. Do not live beyond your means any longer. You need to change your way of thinking to do this regard. In the not-too-distant past, many people relied on credit cards to make major purchases, and they are now paying big payments. Be honest with yourself about what you can afford. Lenders are not likely to include the statement in their decision process. The less you can do to attract attention to negative reports, the better. This helps you maintain a proper credit status. Late payments are reported to all credit reports and they can damage your chances of being eligible for a loan. When attempting to fix your credit score, exercise caution when it comes to attorneys and legal teams that advertise instant repair of credit. Since a lot of people go through credit problems, predatory lawyers emerged that charge huge fees to repair their clients' credit in ways that are either illegal or useless. Check the reviews and reputation of any lawyer or credit repair firm thoroughly before you contact them and certainly before you give them any money. Take the time to carefully go over your credit card statements. It is only your responsibility to be sure that everything is correct and error-free. Devise a repayment plan that will satisfy your collection account and any other accounts that are in arrears. These will show on your report, but you will have a better standing than you did before. Collection agencies. If you are having trouble creating or maintaining a budget, discuss your situation with a credit counseling service. These counselors can help you build a repayment plan that works for your financial situation. Credit counseling can assist you in finding the best method of effectively managing your finances so that you can meet all obligations you have. Debt collection agencies can be the most difficult part in having bad credit. Even though these letters will stop the phone calls from collection agencies, the associated debts must still be paid. When monthly payments are about to overwhelm you, talk directly to the people to whom you owe money, and make alternate arrangements. If you make the first move and hash out a payment plan, sometimes they won't even report it to credit agencies. As an additional benefit, this can lessen the financial strain on you so that you may focus on the accounts that do not have repayment plans available. A nasty credit crunch can generally be caused by lacking the funds to pay back. Even if you are only making minimum payments, this will keep you out of collections. Before you concede everything on your credit report as valid, scrutinize it very carefully. Your score might be influenced by mistakes or cases of identity theft. This can be easily handled with a credit dispute. Credit score. Make sure to keep a record of your communication with credit bureaus in case they make mistakes. This means every single contact you make needs to be noted, every email and letter that was sent needs to be saved, and have written summaries of your telephone conversations. Certify your letter of dispute for later use so that you can prove it was mailed and picked up by the company. Opening additional lines of credit negatively affect your credit score. When you are at the checkout, politely reject the offer. If you open all these new accounts, your credit score will drop when opening that new card. To improve your credit, you should be sure to make your credit card payments on time, every month. The credit bureaus are notified whenever a payment is missed or late, and this does not look good on your credit report. You'll be seen as responsible if you always at least pay the minimum amount due. Make out a definite plan or program to pay past due in collection agencies. Try credit counseling to help get started on repairing your credit. A credit counselor can show you how to combine, reduce, and repay your debt while still managing to meet all of your monthly financial needs. However, you will need to make monthly payments to creditors, and stop using credit cards. Be aware that threats made by a collector threaten you. This is not legal. You need to know the laws that protect your rights as a consumer. It's important to look at your credit report at least once a year. Look for any large balances, as well as missed payments, and be sure to rectify those first. Pay particular attention to correct any errors. Next, begin to improve upon your past mistakes. Then work off whatever highest interest rate debt you have first while making minimum payments on the rest. When that is completely paid off, work on the next higher interest debt. Talk to creditors directly if you cannot make monthly payments. When trying to rectify your credit, make sure you have several types of credit. Different types of loans and credit will affect how your credit score will be calculated. If you pay your mortgage, car loan, and credit card bills on time, it will help your credit score dramatically. Creditors take note of your debt versus your total income. You will be seen as a bad credit risk if your debt is too high in comparison with your income. It's hard to pay off debt right away, so the best way to do it is to devise a plan and follow it. Avoid too many credit inquiries if you are looking to improve your credit. The bureaus make a note every time your credit is checked. Your credit score is strongly affected by how promptly you make timely bill payments. Setting up payment reminders is a great way to help you remember to make your payments on time. There are a variety of ways to set up reminders. One way to improve an ailing credit score is to open new lines of credit and be scrupulous about paying them off quickly. This will help you raise your credit score and also show that you can pay your bills. Learn the ins and outs of consolidation before you consider it as an effective way to repair your debt situation. All of your debts are gathered up together into one payment, making it easier to manage. Make sure to research your consolidation loan properly to ensure that it is your best one for you. If you want to give your credit score an immediate bump, ask your bank or credit card issuer to lower your credit limit. Avoid doing this if you don't think you will be able to maintain a low balance. Maxing out your cards does you no good. Keeping your bank accounts impeccable shows responsibility and makes lenders more comfortable lending to you. Try to work with the collection agencies. You may feel the need to commit to expensive repayment plans or send in lump sums that are simply impossible for you. Know what you can afford to put towards your debt before attempting to deal with creditors to avoid promising more than you can comfortably pay. This will help you raise your credit score and also show that you can pay your credit. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today, especially now that you are armed with the necessary tools to put a plan into motion. Act now to start on the road to improving your life by improving your credit.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get a free stock valued at $2.50 to $250 from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock valued $12 to $1,400. If you are ready to get started building your credit, we recommend the Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.